Hi, I'm Ben Cook with Acumen Learning, and I want to talk through a little bit of an industry that we all touch, that we all value, that we all interact with on a daily basis, and it's the tech industry. And the beautiful thing about technology is it's not just an industry in and of itself, but this industry is embedded in every other industry. You think about oil and gas, you think about healthcare, think about consumer goods, you think about manufacturing. There's a tech backbone underpinning all of that because every business and every industry is needing technology to enable it to innovate, enable it to operate more efficiently, enable it to be sustainable and operate 24/7. So you've got hardware, software, networking, and cloud ends up being a part to this. And businesses have to think about how these come together that solve my business problems, right? So if you're in the tech space, how does that solution set that you're developing translate well to the business pressures and realities of your customers, right? Because you're speaking tech and you're thinking solution, you think about the innovation world, but how does that land in the real world of your customers? So that's where you start to weave in things like cloud, things like software as a service, right, SaaS, where you start to think about, well, how do these solutions play out in an efficient way, in a cost-effective way, in a way that actually enables a reduction of a cost structure for your customers, enables a speed to market for your customers, enables an innovation for your customers. Also, at the same time, it's very cyclical. It can be very dynamic. And so then sometimes you have a real buildup of demand, for example, COVID. Then you start to have a slowing, economically speaking, less and less demand for stuff that people had bought just a few years ago. And now they have to pare back some of their costs. The biggest challenge is, how do I innovate? How do I see around the corner with technology, not just now, but what new technologies are coming? And how do we adapt the solution set and weave in new technology and new ways of operating in a way that drives value to our customers? Knowing the language of the customers that you serve and how technology and the solutions that you develop actually enable the economic success, strategic agility, and financial performance of your customers is a big deal. I think business and financial acumen as a skill and can allow you to translate your solutions to the language of your customers. It's exciting to think about what you're doing now and what technology will continue to do in the future to shape, refine, and evolve every industry on the planet. And business acumen can help you see around the corners in the ways that you enable customers now, but certainly in the future.